Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this look here. It's part of the little Valentine series that I have going on. I don't know how many videos. I want to say about 2 more videos that I have in mind. And then I'll just do other stuff. But I am obsessed with how this came out. Obsessed. If you guys have any questions of any products, let me know. So I did my release off camera because it takes so long. For my eyelids, I'm gonna use the Tarte Ultra Creamy Concealer on the eyelids. I'm just gonna put a little bit, not too much. See, like that, because a little bit goes a very long way. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna blend that in. Looking like this. We're gonna go ahead and set it with powder. It doesn't even have to be powder. You could use maybe like an eyeshadow that is close to your skin tone. Let me grab. So I'm gonna be using the Sephora powder just to set my lids. So I cut off my piece of tape. This is makeup tape from the Sephora collection. I'm just gonna split this in half. So just in half. We don't need a lot. We just need enough to guide our eyeshadow and to guide our liner, because we are gonna be doing liner. So I do it, I don't know if you can see correctly, but I do it from the corner of my eye to the last hair of my eyebrow. That's it. That's all we're gonna do. I'm joking. All right, so after you have that, it is uncomfortable, and I do have hooded eyes. It feels like it should be like more towards that side, but I want to bring out the shadow like out. Like, it's not gonna be perfect, but I'll go ahead and show you guys. For shadow, we are gonna be using the Mario palette, just the original. Start off with this color here. The name is in the back, and you probably seen this. I'm gonna put this on my crease like this. And like I mentioned before, I do have hooded eyes, but what I do is I put my shadow in between. Like, I get a good size brush and I do it in between. This color here, it's underneath the bone color. And what we're gonna do with that, I'm gonna put it right here, like on the outer corner only. And again, very messy with it because we have our tape that's gonna guide us. The tape is what's gonna stop from like looking messy, you know? So just put it like on the outer corners, just like that. And you'll see in a second. You see, it's just like a little bit of that brown. We're gonna go in. I'm gonna take this NYX Ultimate Shadow Shots. It looks like this. It brings a little like applicator thing. I am gonna use that like right here, but I'm gonna use a brush to put it exactly where I want it, because this can get messy real quick. So just with a brush, like this. You just want it to look wet. I am gonna go over that with a shadow. All right, so we're gonna be using a tiny brush like that, and then just take any champagne color. It could be almost white. We're gonna use that, and we're gonna put it right here, and that's gonna open up the eyes. You don't want it to be like stark white, like you don't want it to be very bright. You just want to get enough to open up the inner corner of your eyes. You don't want it to mess with the pink. Now, it doesn't look great right now, but it's gonna look fantastic when it's done. All right, so this is the brown liner that we're gonna be using. I'm not great at doing liner. That's why I use tape. Let me show you guys how I line my eyes, and it takes me a good forever. So I just let the tape guide me, and then I go straight in, and I'm not gonna go all the way in because I am gonna put falsies on, false lashes. Let me show you guys. So just like that. And just go in, and then you can take off your tape, whatever, and just connect it slowly to the middle of your eye. Do the other eye off camera because I can't concentrate. This is a liner after I took off the tape. It's brown. For foundation, we're gonna use the Patrick Ta. I'm in the shade Golden 14, and I am gonna use, let me show you guys how much I use. Literally like 1.5 pump, like that. And then I'm gonna take my wooden kabuki brush. I'm gonna go over it like that, so we don't put too much foundation on, and just stipple it in. I love the finish of this foundation. Like, look at that. And if you're wondering where this kabuki brush is from, I got it for $5 in Marshalls. No, not Marshalls. What's the other place? TJ Maxx. Yep. Right from there. Look at that beautiful finish of that. And then I am going to bring it to the forehead just a tiny bit. Not a lot, because I feel like my face doesn't need that much foundation. You know, everything is pretty even. It's this one, the Hourglass one. I love this concealer, but sometimes I feel like it could be a bit much, so I just do a little bit. Like, watch, just a little bit, and even that little bit is too much. And here, my beauty blender to blend it out. Sorry, I was covering that, but I feel like you don't need too much foundation. I mean, if you feel like you need the full coverage, then fine, but I feel like you don't. You need to let the skin breathe. So see how beautiful that concealer is? It's so beautiful. This Tarte concealer brush, and I'm gonna push it in And that's what gets rid of those lines, guys. And I'm not gonna go ahead and set right away. I'm gonna let it sit. And per usual, well, not per usual, but lately this is like my go-to contouring bronzing. It's a Makeup by Mario in the color medium, the soft scope. What is it? Skin enhancer. And I just put this here. Like, it's so beautiful, you know? It's perfect. I just put it anywhere where the sun would hit in the summer. And then on the forehead a little bit, even though I don't need on the forehead too much, just like a little bit. Like, look at that. It just brings out everything. Like, this is... If there's one makeup thing that I need, I would bring this. Literally, like, I would bring this. After that, I'm gonna go straight to my brows. My brows are quick. My brows are literally under a minute because I have a lot of brows. So I don't need to do much to it. But let me show you guys what I do. And then it's gonna look like I don't know, like I spent hours on them. So I have a scar right there. And I just go over it like that. And then up here also. Don't be afraid. I'm gonna go over it. Okay, then that's literally all I do. Then on the other side here, just fill it in. I like my brows to look full. So that's it. That's it, because if I do anything else, I'm gonna look like a cartoon, and we don't want that. Let's move on to blush. My favorite part of makeup is blush. All right. For blush, I'm gonna be using the Bold Face Lilac by e.l.f. I believe these are like the new ones. Whoa, one of the new ones. I'm gonna put it in the back of my hand a little bit because I don't want to go straight onto my face. And I'm gonna take this tiny brush, if it'll focus. It's from Bare Minerals, and I have years. When I tell you years, I'm telling you years that I have it. And then I'm just gonna apply my... See, that's why. That's why you put it behind your hand first. And then... And then we're gonna take the beauty sponge. We're gonna blend it in. You see that? Beautiful. Oh my god. It's beautiful. I already love how this is looking. We just need the lashes on there, but I love how it's looking and I'm obsessed. So after that, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face. We need to set the face so we don't look so shiny. I'm gonna take my powder puff from Laura Mercier. All right, so this is my Kat Von D setting powder. I'm gonna take my beauty blender and I'm gonna go over my concealer to make sure that I'm not setting any lines. And I'm gonna use, like I said, the powder puff. I'm gonna take a little bit and then on my hand, tap off the excess. I'm not baking because I don't know if I have said it, but my eczema just will show through. We don't want that. We don't want that. All right, and then with that same powder, I'm gonna set all over my face because we need to. I get very oily. I get very oily. I'm not gonna go over the bronzer and the blush because that I'm already going to set with powder, with the bronzer, the blush, and I don't want it to be too much with powder. I'm just gonna leave it like that. And that's how her face is looking right now. The blush is gonna tone down, but that's the first thing to go, so I say it's okay. I'm gonna move on to bronzer, my powder bronzer. I'm gonna use the same one because it's like the only one that I trust. All right, change of plans. I'm gonna use the Hoola by Benefit. This one doesn't fail me. It's good too. I just really like the Gimme Sun, but let's use something else. And then I'm gonna start on the temple. Don't ask me why, but I just love it. Doesn't look orange, okay? The camera's picking it up like that, but it doesn't look orange. I just love packing it on like all here, and I promise you it does not look crazy. And instead of like, I like to go like this. On the sides of your nose, just a little bit, not too much. Then the blush, I'm gonna do it last because I do want to go back to the eyes. We're gonna finish the eyes so it can come together. I know you guys are probably like, what's happening? This color here, that's the second color that we took. We're gonna take, where is it? A brush like that, a flat top. Again, this is from the Jacqueline. And Morphe collab thing that's no longer. We're gonna go in the bottom of the lash line and just, we're not gonna go all the way through, just like halfway to the eye. I'll show you why in a second. And then just take a little bit more and do the same thing on the other eye. brown next to it to deepen it up a little bit, because I do want it deeper before I go in with the liner. I'll show you in a second too. So we want it to look like that. We're gonna take our MAC Costa Riche, and trust me, I was gonna leave it blank because I wanted to leave it like clean in the bottom, but I just want to make it deeper. So much better. So much better. Obsessed. Now we're gonna do lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lashes real quick. It takes me a really long time to put on my lashes on the camera because I feel like I have to explain it. So I'll be back with lashes. All right, so I applied my lashes off of camera because for obvious reasons. And now I'm just putting mascara on, the same as usual. I say the same as usual, like if I have 30 videos. Like if people just know me. But this is the MAC stack. I'm obsessed. And just blend it in. We're blending in the fake with the real. We're talking about lashes. And then in the bottom, and off of camera, I went ahead and put the pink here. Can you see that? And it just tied everything together perfectly. So, I mean, I have hooded eyes, but you can still see the pink. You can still see the eyeshadow. You can still see the lashes, everything. I'm obsessed. The skin, chef kiss. It looks amazing. The liner, you could barely see it. Next time, black liner. All right, let's move on to the blush. I do want to apply the powder brush, blush. Let me get it. For blush, I'm going to use the Dior, the Backstage, in the color Rosy Glow. Again, with a with that same, oh, I just love this blush. I'm obsessed. Alright, don't kill me, guys, but I'm using a really old highlighter. I don't know how old it is. It's from the Laura Mercier. It's these ones. This one is the pinky one. This one is in the color Devotion. It still works great for me. I am obsessed with these. Oh my god, look at that. Love. Up here. It's not even like in your face. Like you could just keep on packing it on. I love it. I know. We take away the shine to put back the shine. How's that? I don't know. Moving on to lips to finish. Please don't kill me. I'm using NYX Nude Truffle. I'm gonna find something different. But in the meantime, this is what works. So remember, overline a little bit. Well, you don't have to, but I do. And just like so. Oh, I just love this lip liner. Like, I go from having no lips to lips. Like, look at that. You're obsessed. Oh my god. I love it. Look at those juicy lips. Now, don't be too mad because we're going to use Flawless. This is the plumping, smoothing, nourishing. Forget the filler. You see? Forget the filler. Now, this is what I don't like. The mess, but I love this. Watch. Hold on. And we are done. I don't want to set the makeup because I didn't use too much powder. So the oil that's gonna come through, it's fine. Like I want that shine. I want that oil. I mean, not that it's gonna look nasty. It's not going to look nasty, okay? It's gonna look fine. But this is your final look. Do we like it? I like it. I love it. I love everything about this look. Like I said, this is part of that Valentine's little series. This is like the second part. I just love Valentine's. Like, I hope you guys are celebrating love every single day, of course. But I love Valentine's. Like, you should look beautiful. Like, even if you're gonna go out with friends, whatever, look. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I am obsessed. Love it. 10 out of 10. Make sure you like and subscribe so I can post more videos. Anything that you guys want to see, anything that you guys want to know about, any products, I'll answer below. And again, I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.